Okay, good. Okay, so sharing the MATLAB window. So I'm saying that now R is equals to 8 over 10. That means answer is no longer 8 over 10 as we were doing here. Here we are using 8 over 10, and it puts the results in the answer at the A ends at 0.800. Then we multiply 5 by the answer, and we got the answer to be 4. Okay. But it's saying that you can actually say R is equals to 8 over 10. That will make R equals 0.88. And if you do that, if you want to go to the next step, you can just type 5 star. Star is a times, right? 5 star what? R. And this will give you what? The same thing. Are you okay now? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So now let's go back to you are just saying look at it. Okay. So we have done for the R. Okay. Okay. So now if you now type R at the prompt, press enter, you will see R. So it's just trying to let you know how you can do that. So you can even say X is equals to 20 star R, because now R has a value. So you can put that value in X. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. So let's see. So symbol and operations. So if you want to do exponent, like if you want to raise something to a power, then you use this one. So let me get this thing so that I can use it to indicate what I mean. So if you want to raise something to a power, like you want to say you want to say 5 squared. Okay. Okay, let's say 8 squared. Okay. If I'm writing 8 squared in MATLAB, I have to write it this way. 8. Then I will use this symbol. Okay. Raised to the power. So instead of going down there, let me undo. So I will type it this way. Then 2. Are you okay? What I've explained? So this means raised to the power. Okay.
Okay.
So that means raised to the power. Okay. Let me take this thing to this side. Okay. Good. So, and example is A raised to the power B. And it said in MATLAB, this is how you should write it. A raised to the power B. Okay. So meaning if I want to type 8 squared, I have to type it this way. So let me go to the command window and show you what you mean by that. Unshare this and go back to my MATLAB and show you what we meant by that. Okay. So you want to type 8 squared. So 8, he said we should type it 8 raised to the power 2. Have you seen what I've done?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So I'll press enter and it give you 8 squared, which is 64. So in MATLAB, that is how you type something squared. So if you want to raise something to an exponent, you use that sign to do it. Okay. That is what he wants you to know. Okay, so now let me unshare and go to the slides again. Okay, but so now, okay, okay, the next thing that he wants us to know okay, is this one. Okay, this one is the multiplication sign. We have been using it, right? I've marked red. That is the multiplication sign. We have been using it. Hey, Abu is not coming back. What is happening to his internet?
Let me call him and see.
Okay. Are you getting him? Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Have you reached him?
Yes. His credit is finished.
Oh, okay. Then maybe at the end we give him the recording.
Okay.
Okay, good. So good. So from what, but he can use his phone to log in so that you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are saying that. So the multiplication sign. So, example, if you want to type something AB or something times something, then you should use A star B. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to type A over A divided by B,
Yeah.
okay, which is the same as A over B, then you use this one. Okay. You see
Okay.
that this is a forward slash. There are two types of slash. Okay. We have
Yeah.
a backslash and a forward slash. We have a forward slash. The forward slash is this way. Okay. We have a backslash, which is this. Okay. Let me undo and read the backslash word for you. We have a backslash, which is this way. And so this is a forward slash, and this is a backslash. All of them can be used sign in MATLAB. Okay, good. But if you are doing right hand division, then you use the forward slash. Okay, which is this. If you are doing the left hand division, then you use
That is B over A.
yeah, the same B over A, yeah. Then you use the backslash, which is this one. So what do we mean by left hand division and right hand division? If you come here, it explains it at this part. It says, so let me go small top. You will know what it says. Okay. Okay. Order of proceedings, a scalar variable. So let's read this part, then I will explain. Okay. And that will get us to the one that we are talking about. Okay. Okay, good. So it says that MATLAB uses this. So these symbols are used in MATLAB. And for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponential power of scalars. These are listed in this one. So it's saying that when you come with the forward slash, I you see where I have marked green? This part.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So that part, good. So the forward slash represents right division, which is, so the right division is the normal what division
Division
operator.
operator.
Okay, so the right
Yeah.
division is a normal division. Okay, that is the one we all know. Okay, so let's go to the other division. Okay, matter has another division operator.
Oh, the left division.
Yes, this is called the left division. Okay, so what does the left division do? So it says, which is denoted by backslash. So the forward slash is a normal division, which is the right division. The backslash is another division that matter has, which is the left what division. I hope you're okay with the difference.
Yes.
And the left division operator, so he said the left division operator is useful for solving sets of linear algebra equations. If you are solving some set of linear algebra equations, then you can use the backslash sign. Okay, meaning example of those linear algebra divisions are if you are doing 7 divided by 2. Okay, this is a normal division. Then you can use a backslash. You see that this is 2 backslash 7. Okay.
Okay.
So you can use the backslash. If you use the backslash, you see that check here. Here, 7 was divided by what? 2.
2.
But check here, you see here, 2 is
2 was
divided
divided by
7.
7.
Good. But they are using a backslash. So meaning it will reverse it and divide it. You are getting the idea.
Yeah.
Check it well. You see?
So the first one is the forward
7.
slash.
Yes, that is the normal division sign. But if you want to use the backslash, you have to interchange the positions.
The position. Okay.
Have you seen it? So let's check that in actual MATLAB operation and see what will happen. Okay. So let me unshare the screen.
So do you have some of the example of the MATLAB in the past? I've checked. I couldn't see the.
I've told you that the man just started teaching this courses.
Okay.
So it's better we rely on
slides.
Yeah. Okay. So now let me see the real MATLAB. Okay. So can you see the real? Let me expand this window small. Can you see the real MATLAB window?
Yeah.
You can see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now he's saying that if you type 7 / 2, okay, the answer is 3.5. Is that not it?
Yeah.
Okay. But he's saying that you can change this by typing 2 backslash 7. Because we are using backslash, we change the positions. Okay, and that still gives us 3.5. Meaning, if you are using backslash, you have to change the positions of the division. It means that 2 will rather go divide 7, even though 2 is starting the division. If you use backslash, okay, so in exams, if it gives you this, if you say 2 backslash 7 and asks you to write the answer, if you don't take care, you go and write 2 divided by 7.
It's true.
Yeah, but it's actually 7 divided by 2. So you're okay with that now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let me unshare and go back to the listen share.
Isabella, your question for
Okay, good. So we can scroll down and continue. Okay, so you're okay with the right division and the left division, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let me pick this thing. Okay. So now plus addition. So addition is the same thing in MATLAB. Addition is the same thing. So because addition is the same thing, I think you should watch out raising a number to a power, multiplying the MATLAB, okay, do multiplication, and right division and left division. You should watch out those things very carefully, because you know addition is the same and subtraction is the same. So he will be trying you on these things, the ones I've circled right here. Okay. Are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let me go move. Okay. Okay, good. Parenthesis. Second and third is explain parenthesis. Okay. So let's see if he has done some examples. So here is using parenthesis. It will do the if you check here, it will do the bracket first. Okay, if you bring parenthesis on this command window here, okay, 8 plus 3 into bracket times 5. Can you see where I've marked it? You can see. Can you see it? Where I've marked the red mark. Are you okay with that part? Hello? Amos? Amos, are you okay? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if we check where I've marked the red, it's 8 plus 3. So 8 plus 2 will give us what? 11, right? We have 11. 11 times 5 is what? 55. So it means anytime you introduce bracket in MATLAB, it will do whatever is inside the bracket first. Assuming this is 1 plus 3, and this is multiply, and at the end of the bracket, we have maybe 5 here. Okay, this means MATLAB will add 1 plus 4 first, 1 plus 3 first, and get 4. Okay, before
multiply by 5.
Before, yes, and multiply by 5, and that will give us what? 20.
20.
So that is what he meant. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want, we should go to that MATLAB and show that, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we go to the MATLAB. So let me unshare. Then we share the MATLAB screen. Okay, so we share MATLAB.
Uh,
Okay.
If you are having a laptop and you be doing it, I like to be fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Try
saying.
you try
I'm
your hands.
yes, that's what I'm saying. That this thing is better. Maybe
You try
you
your
try
hands
your
on
hands on it. So after the midterm, I think we have to make arrangements for us to have our laptops
arrangement.
ready, and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if I'm close with you, it will be better. Then all of you will be practicing it. Even if it's online, you can be practicing on your own, so that it will stick. Okay, so we are actually typing brackets. Then you put 8 plus 3, right?
Yes.
Then bracket close. Then we put 5. So we are actually going to put star 5. Okay, good.
Mm.
So when you press enter, then the answer is what? 55. Can you see it? You can see.
Okay.
And the example I
Is
gave,
it okay? You press enter.
yes, you have
Some
to
people
press.
were pressing RAM.
No.
Some people too were pressing RAM.
If you are on a command window, if you type something, you have to press enter.
Enter.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So the other one we were doing was we were saying 3. It was 1 plus 3. Okay. Then bracket close. Then it was star 5. So star 5. And we got 20.
Enter.
Because, yes, you press enter. Okay. Because MATLAB will first evaluate 1 plus 3 first. Okay. If you MATLAB will first try and add this side, which is 1 plus 3. And it will arrive at the answer 4. Okay. Then once you get the 4, before it will multiply the 4 by 5. And that will give us what? 20. So you see the process MATLAB is using to solve the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the process we want you to know. Okay, so let's go back to the slides. Let's go back to the slides. Okay. So okay. Okay, so it's trying. So all the division signs that we are doing, is trying them. So I think with these trials, when you go, he might be giving you similar ones. And this is something he's telling you to do. So use MATLAB to compute the following. Can you see 6 into bracket 10 over 13 plus 8 over that? So we are going to use MATLAB to do that, okay, right now. And see if you can get the answer A and B that is provided there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if give you a question like that means you are going to use a laptop to do it too.
Yes, you have to use your laptop so that you do it and arrive at these answers. Okay. So you see, we have this. So 6 into bracket 10 over 13. Okay. And we also have this plus 18 into bracket 57. Okay. Over 57. Then we have 5 what? Times 9 squared. Okay, so we are going to do the A first. So let me clear. Let's go to MATLAB window. Okay. We go to MATLAB window. Let me bring this one a bit down so that when the MATLAB window comes, I can see the space. Okay. I can see the A and type. Okay, so I'm going to bring the MATLAB window. So let me unshare and go back to the MATLAB window. so that we evaluate that. So when it gives you that, you should go with your laptop. Okay. Use MATLAB. So you are using MATLAB to compute the following expressions. So what you have to do is that you can type it on the command window and do it, or you can come to this side, the editor space, and you type. You are just saying, if you type it at the editor space, when you are done, that is when you have to click on run. Okay.
He was using the RAM.
Yes. If you type it at the editor space, then when you are done, okay, then you have to come to the run and use the run. Okay, good. So this is the run, this space. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so anytime you work at this space, you work at this editor space here, then you have to use the run to run it. But if you work at the command space here, then you have to use the enter sign to run it. Okay, you have to use enter. ENTER. Okay, so let me take it this way. Okay, so you can see. So we use the enter sign to run at this part at the command window. So this is the command window. At the command window, if you want it to run, you use the enter part. And at the editor window, you use the run. Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying that use this part, and this one needs an enter sign. This side. Okay. So now let's create and let's do the assignment that we have been given. Okay. Good. So let me take all these things off. Okay, so we have 6 into brackets. So 6 into brackets, 10 divided by. So you see that you cannot just say 6 into brackets. Okay, you have to type star because it's multiplying. Then you bring your bracket. And it's 10 divided by 13. Right? Then you close your bracket. This is being added. So you will add 18 over 5 times 7. So 18 divided by 5 star bracket 7. Okay, space plus 5 star. But you see how I'm doing it? You can see where I'm typing, right? So 5 star 9. You know, 9 squared will be 9 raised to the power. You use this one, 2. And close the brackets. So I'm done. So if I want to evaluate this, what should I do? I should run it, right? So I click on run. And the answer is 434.8154. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go and check if our answer we are getting here is the same as.
But before you put the question there, would you put the sign that I put the symbol sign?
Look at it. Look at what I've typed so far. Is there any symbol in it? I've circled it red. Can you see any symbol in it?
The symbol.
Yes, I'm saying look at what I've typed. Is there anything that we need to tell the MATLAB that is a symbol? There is 6, there is 10, there is 13. There is nothing there that we need to tell MATLAB that thing is a symbol, right?
Yeah.
Good. So that's no need to tell MATLAB we have symbols. Are you okay now?
Oh, yeah.
You're okay. Oh, do you understand my explanation?
Yes, sir.
Kind what you say? Also,
Yeah,
what
Matthias.
numbers 6, 10, 13, 18. So there's no need to tell MATLAB there's a symbol because there's no a symbol. The star there is a multiplication sign.
What's the first one? No, but same SYMEX. And say the Bible could S equals 5.
Yeah, because we're saying 6 times x. X and 1, S in year 2, S in year 3. So because x is not a number, it's just a variable. Yeah, we need to tell MATLAB that x we are using is a symbol.
Symbol, okay.
But
for this one is all figures.
Yes, they are all figures. You are right. So there's no need to tell MATLAB that we have symbols inside. Okay. So when you finish typing here, because we are using the editor side, then you have to click on run to run it. Okay. And when it runs, the results will be displayed on your what? Command. And the answer we are getting is 434.8154. So we are going to check if that is the answer for that question. Okay. Are you okay? So let me unshare and share this, and let's check the answer. Amos, are you there? Amos, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the answer is showing us here is not the same as what you got. So maybe you have to go back and check how we type our things and see if you are mixing something, okay?
Okay.
Good. So because the answer here is 410.
410.
Yeah, so now let's go back to MATLAB and find out what we are missing. Okay. So 6 is plus. Okay, so what we have to do is that let's introduce bracket to the 18. Because it's actually, you divide, it's actually this 5 must to multiply by 7 before it will divide 18. Okay. So let's run this and see. Okay, let me bring the bracket here. Okay. Now let's find it. Okay, good. Are we getting this answer now? I've done some corrections. So let me explain what I've done so that when it comes to exams, you okay. Okay, so look, you see that according to this thing, what he gave to us, 5 has to actually multiply by 7. Can you say it? Before you divide 18 by 8. So you divide it by 18. Or you go and put it under 18. Okay? So that it can share the 18. Okay? Good. So how do you do that? You have to make sure that you put this one in brackets. Then you put the whole expression in brackets. So that after it has evaluated, it can now go and add the results to this one and add the results to the final to this one. So when you do it that way, then you can get the answer. So this is how you write it. If that is given to you, please note it. this is how you should write it if that question is given to you. So I hope you can copy that. Are you copying that? Yes. I'm saying
Yes, sir.
that question is given to you. This is how you should write it in MATLAB before you can run it. Get his answer. What is this one? Are you okay now?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so you're going to the second one. Then after that, I will share the video. Sometimes big. That's why I put it on YouTube and forward it to you. Because if I put it directly on WhatsApp, it will not come. If I send it on email, it will change it to a
Okay.
That's what I know. So I want to do that. Then I'll put it on YouTube so that I will share to both of you so that you can all come and recap of it. Okay, so I'm saying if that question is given to you, then you should actually do this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is how you should go about it. Okay. Let's create. Let me go back and unshare this and go to the next question. Okay. The next question is saying that we should do 6 into bracket 35 raised to the power 1 over 4 plus 14 plus 0.35. Okay. So that is what it's saying. Okay. So the answer is 17.1123. Okay. So now let's go back to MATLAB and run it and see if we can get that. Okay, so MATLAB. Okay, so we can do it here. Okay, so actually, let me say maybe y is equals to this. If you do that, it means you are assigning the answer, whatever is here, into y. That is what we mean assigning assigned operator. The equal sign. We assign everything here, the answer into y. Meaning if you evaluate it and the answer is the 410, then it will store it at y. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So now let me say maybe what he has given to us, let me call it maybe r. So let me assign it to r. So maybe r is equals to 6 star because it's going to multiply what is in the bracket. So 6 star into bracket 35. Then it's going to raise to a power. Okay, but the power that is raising is 1 over 4. So we can introduce bracket there. Then 1 divided by 4. So 1 forward slash 4. Then we close the bracket. Okay. Before we close the final bracket. Okay. So this will average that. 6 into bracket 35 raised to the power 1 over 4. That is how you write it in MATLAB. 6 star into bracket 35 raised to the power bracket 1 over 4. Then you introduce your bracket. Okay. Then plus 14 raised to the power 0.35. So just type 14, 1, 4. Then it's raising to the power. So you introduce, because it's a fraction, right? So you can just put 0.35, right? 0.35. Okay, so let's run it and see. Okay, so check the answer. It's the same as what it was given to us. Okay, if you check the answer, let me use the blue. Okay, so this is what we have done. Okay, and the answer is this one. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Good. So if we give you this and ask you to enter it in MATLAB, says into brackets 35 raise the power 1 over 4. 1 over 4. Okay, bracket close. This plus 14 raised to the power 7.35. If this is given to you, then you must write it this way in MATLAB. In order to get this answer. Okay, are you okay now? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. So when it comes, then you do that. And R we have put here means we have assigned our results into what? R. That is why when you come here, R is displaying. Here, I'm circling it now. R is displaying. Can you see it? Okay. Because it has been assigned to R. Okay. So that is the assignment he has given to you for us to do. So if he asks you to do that, you need MATLAB to do it. But you have to write the two of them. You have to write this. Okay. That is the code which will give you that output that is looking for. Okay. So let's go there and check if there is another one. Then we will end the meeting. We'll end the meeting soon for you to prepare on your own. Okay. I will send a video to you for recap so that at least you can remind yourself. Why? Okay, good. So, okay, the assign operator. So see that the equal sign is called the assign operator. Are you okay with that? I've explained that, right? I've explained the equal sign, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will do this volume of a cylinder. We are going to do this, then we will end.
The screen is blurred.
It's blurred. Let me unshare and share it again. Let me unshare and share it again. Okay. You can see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
We can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So volume of a cylinder. So this is the last thing we are going to do. Then I'll give it to you. So the volume of a cylinder. So you have to know this. Volume of a cylinder is given by what? Pi r squared h. Can you see where I've circled the with the blue line? So you have to know this formula very carefully. It's pi r squared h. That is the volume of a cylinder, right? So if you want you to solve for the radius, then you have to make the radius. If you want to solve for the radius using MATLAB, then you have to make the radius the subject. Meaning all of this you go and divide V. Then because this is squared, r is squared, you find square root of everything here to make r stand alone. Any square. Are you okay? Are you okay how to make it the subject?
Yeah.
Okay. Once that is done, pi in MATLAB, how do you type this pi here? You type MATLAB by just spelling pi. You type the pi. So if you type pi, it will give you the value of a pi. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, very good. So if he says R is 8, he wants you to find the volume of, he wants you to find V. How do you do it? He can also say V and H are this. He can give you V, he can give you the H and ask you to find R using MATLAB. Are you okay with this point? Study it very carefully. I think if he wants anything, can come. Okay. He can give you V and he can give you H. And he will ask you to find R using MATLAB as a volume of cylinder. He can also give you R, he can give you H, ask you to find V.
And this one, if you don't have the laptop, you can't do this one. No?
Sure, you can't.
You can.
But you can do. Say once you know what it is, then you have to
put it on the paper.
Do it on the paper. So you have to write the code for him, which is this syntax, this thing here.
Okay. Yeah.
That is also Baba. So if you don't have the MATLAB with you, you can put this in your mind and maybe you use it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the volume formula. That is how you write it in MATLAB.
Okay.
And if you are finding the R, and this is the R formula, because you have to put everything under square root. So this is how you write square root in MATLAB. Then you bring bracket and you put everything under it. So we are going to practice it now. Okay. So let's go to MATLAB and check. That is the last thing we are doing, and we are done for the day. And I will send the video for you to make revisions with it. So let me stop sharing. Go to MATLAB. Okay. Very good. So now he's doing everything on the command window. So maybe let's also do that. Okay. So V. So if we want to find V, then V is equals to pi. Let me give space. V is equals to pi star. That is pi times R. And you know our R is actually raising to a power of 2. So R raised to the power, that's R squared, then star H. So this is a volume parameter we have given to it. Let's press enter and see what MATLAB will tell us. Okay. MATLAB is saying that the value of H is undefined. I've seen it. So it means you cannot just type this on the what you call command window unless you tell MATLAB that some things are symbols. Like you say maybe arrow. Okay. Then maybe you say H.
The writings are blurred.
Yeah, when I give you the video, maybe you will see.
You see too.
Okay. Let me see. When I give you the video, maybe you will see it. Okay. I can't expand it.
Okay.
Okay. So I've just typed sims. I've sim R and H. Okay. So now let's see if we call for we type Vin again and see if MATLAB will understand on the command window. Okay. So because I sims R and H in the command window. So before you do it, I think that one is not indicated here. You have to tell MATLAB that R and H are symbols. Okay. Amos, are you there? Okay. So you tell us that R and H are symbols. So that once you know R and H are symbols, then if you tell it that way, then MATLAB will allow you to input that formula so that you can now enter their values. So if you check what I've circled here, okay, if you check here, it means R and H. I'm telling it that R and H are symbols. So I sense first before I entered the volume formula for a cylinder. Then it gives me the thing is this. So now we can go ahead and enter the values of what we are looking for. So I can now say maybe h, I can say h is maybe equals to 4, that is for the height. And I can say maybe r, which is the radius, is equals to maybe 3. Then I can call for v, okay? If I call for v, if I eval v, let me eval. If I eval v, so eval into bracket v, that is the volume. Okay, let me see. The first, okay, eval, it was capital V I used. Okay, so you see, now I can be calculating my volume because it knows the R and it knows the H. Okay, so that is all that we meant. I think with this, it's getting to time. So let me pause it so that you can go through it with the video. Okay.
Okay.
So let me close the MATLAB window. We're using a MATLAB 2019A. Our 2019A, that's what we're using. Okay, good. So let me close it and share it and stop the video.